time to make.
Like, they made Star Wars stuff out of Legos or what?
No. They made it out of in Minecraft. They literally took a whole uh, in creative. They made a whole Star Destroyer in Minecraft. I'm like, shit, that's gonna take forever.
No
That
shit.
would take forever.
Mm-hmm.
And you never told me you were live.
Well, I'm barely going live now. I don't know about you though.
I'm on live now.
You're too busy talking about Nerd Wars. I mean Star Wars.
It's Star Wars. It is Star Wars.
Nerd.
Okay? Proud of it. Hey, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? I'm the Mac the Gamer. I'm back again with some more Monday Night Minecraft, and I got my good buddy with me again.
Big Boys Reptiles 96 here, just coming back from a Reptile Anaheim show with a new snake.
Oh, you got a new snake? What'd you get?
A Mojave female Mojave ball python.
Ball python?
Yes, only half python.
Color?
Kind of like a black and goldish color.
Ooh, nice. So is it like black stripes? I mean, I'm sorry. Is it black with like gold stripes or spots or something like that, or opposite?
It's a black body with yellowish, goldish alien heads, or weird spots is what we call those alien heads.
Oh, nice. So kind of like a Gila monster. Cool.
And no, Gila monsters have stripes.
Oh, they have stripes. Oh. Well, I mean, in the same kind of concept, because Gila monsters are black. That's cool. No. Anyways.
But it is a mostly black or a dark colored body. And it just kind of depends on the snake and its phenotype, really. Like, I don't really know the parents of this snake that the vendor has for her, but she does predominantly has more alien heads. She does have a bit of striping, but not that much. Right now I'm just trying to
Can you crossbreed snakes, kind of like how you crossbreed dogs and turn them into mixed genders? Can you do that? Or no?
Mixed genders, what? A boy-girl snake?
Well, like, what I mean is like, because you know how
hybrids, yes,
there's certain dogs that's like, you know, half German Shepherd and the other one is like a half Chow or something.
If it's a close enough breed to the ball python, because there's Voltas, which are basically giant ball pythons rather than from like the regular 5 feet they get like to 8. They can crossbreed with a ball python. I've heard some people use Woma pythons with ball pythons, and those are called wall pythons. I've heard somebody mix, I think a reticulated python and a Burmese python breeded together is called the Borneo bat eater. I'm not really sure on the other pythons. I'm only really sure with, you know, right here, this is, you know, ball pythons, aka Regius
pythons. Those things are huge.
Ball pythons, aka royal pythons, aka Regius pythonus.
I like the
I could stand here all, I could sit here all day and just talk about snakes.
And cobras are pretty cool. And rattlesnakes.
Right now I'm just trying to figure out a name for her.
Well, what did she look like to you?
Well, I like to reference anime or video game names.
Okay.
Because well, Jungle, my first one, I just named him Jungle because that's my grandma just wanted to name him after jungle camouflage. So I named him Jungle for short because he basically has a jungle camouflage patterning. And then I have my pastel pie, Jon Snow. And
Nice.
the thing with piebaldism is that, well, it's usually random, but but usually people use like it's a half this, half white snake. So with the wording of pastel, it means that my snake has bright pastel-like colors, which is always usually a bright yellow. So I have this bright yellow, half white snake that I named Jon Snow after, Game of Thrones.
Nice. Do you happen to have one called Neon? Just because?
No, I do not. The next one is Robin. Him I named after the main character from Fire Emblem. My Fire Enchi spider. After that I have Cheeto, my bamboo pastel, because there's a thing called paradox marks on snakes, where they'll get coloration that they're not supposed to normally have, because the bamboo is supposed to normally have like a brown, like a nice tan brown coloration on them, but she has a spot on her side that's like super orange. So I named her Cheeto because it looks like someone rubbed Cheeto dust off her side. Then for the hell of it, since this female didn't really have a name for a little while, I named her Tsuchinoko after the Yu-Gi-Oh card, or the actual mythical Japanese cryptid, the Tsuchinoko.
Nice.
And then I have Urza, the flame yellow belly, the redhead from Fairy Tale.
Okay.
And then I have Smoka, my spider het pied. Spiders tend to usually have like a nicer, cleaner, kind of golden brown color. And she herself too has a paradox that covers her face, that's making it black and white rather than her tan gold color. So I named her, well, everyone thinks when I call her Mocha, they think, I named her after the coffee. Well, like, to me it's like, yeah, kind of, but mostly after Mocha the vampire from Rosario Vampire. And then I have Tiki, my fire pastel pinstripe, who I named after the Manakate dragon, after a Fire Emblem, who happens to be one of my favorite waifus of the game. Then after that it goes to my banana Enchi het pied, who I named Mothra, because bananas tend to have a usual purple lavender color to them. But she ended up getting like a piece of the Enchi, which usually tends to give them a bit of a more tanner color. She has like a pinkish, tannish, yellowish color, so I named her Mothra for all the colors that Mothra usually has when she, turns.
Iridescent.
No. Iridescence all snakes have after they reach a certain reflection on their scales.
Oh, okay.
Next I have Igneal, my GHI Fire Enchi. GHI is short for Gotta Have It, which is like a dark contrasting morph. And the guy just said, I gotta have it, so he abbreviated the Gotta Have It to GHI for the name of the morph. He's actually the one I want to breed to, the female I got, because GHI Mojaves are some of the nicest looking darker morphed snakes out there. Get GHI Mojave Fires, ooh, really dark black, really bright gold, looks amazing snake. Then after that I have Hammerhead, my pastel lesser. And the cool thing about my pastel lesser is that he has a lot of his alien heads look like a lot of different shapes. He has one of a heart, he has a face, he has like a little ghost, and the most predominant one that a lot of people usually see first is this alien head that looks like a hammerhead shark face.
Oh.
So it's like, okay, you know, might as well just name him Hammerhead for the mark he has. And then I just picked up the Mojave female yesterday. So I'm trying to think up, okay, what's a usually like a dark themed female that, when I mean by dark theme, like, you know, she likes to probably wears all black, and like the first thing that pops to mind is kind of that vampire chick from the Underworld series, if you know who I'm talking about, the main one.
Oh, you're talking about her herself?
You know, like how in all the
The main
movies,
chick.
you know how in all the movies she's like wearing like all black, like the
Right.
black pants, like I'm trying to think of characters that just wear all black.
What about Raven from Teen
Teen
Titans?
Titans, maybe. Well, actually, no, I don't think so, because there's a ball python morph called the Raven, and I don't want to
Oh,
mix up
Celine.
the Dion question mark.
No. Celine from Underworld, the main chick.
Oh, no, I wanted to stick to more. As much as I want to name it that, I kind of want to stick towards more anime and video game names. Jon Snow is the only one that I really... Well, Jon Snow and Hammerhead and Cheeto. They're the only ones I kind of let slip by. Because I thought
What
Cheeto...
about Emily? Like, Emily wants to play. The evil business doll.
I don't know. I never really played Emily.
You
So
would like it.
I guess. I kind of want to stick with the shows and the movies and... Shows, movies, and video games that I've played and watched.
Well, let's see. It's a dark...
But name her hentai. Wait, what?
You go on. No.
Let's see, what have I watched? You in the game yet or what?
Wait, you said... Wait. I got it. Well, you said you like Umbreon, right?
Yeah.
Well, there we go. Think of about something with Umbreon, because remember, when Umbreon, I think it absorbs in the moonlight or something like that, it glows on its yellow spots.
Maybe.
Remember?
Unable to connect to the world, Nani. You kicked me out of the world, how could you?
No, let me try and invite you all. If you'll,
Are you not in the world yet? Because I'm trying to jump
no,
you
I'm
through
in the world already.
Oh, there you go. Now it's on reloading. You probably just jumped in.
I don't know. Are you in there already?
Yeah, I got in here now. Probably because you just jumped
okay, there
in.
you are. Okay.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Where's my brown? Where's my gray cockatoo?
But
there.
yeah,
Oh, Jesus, there he is. Maybe that's actually...
so you got Umbreon as an idea.
Maybe. She actually does have Umbreon color, so maybe.
Moonlight.
Sapphire moonlight.
Yeah, call it like Moonlight or Eclipse. Sounds pretty cool. Like if I had an Umbreon, I would nickname it Eclipse.
Like, I wanted to try and stay name from Pokemon names, but Umbreon does kind of...
I'm just saying, I mean, it's a
Well,
good
because,
example.
well, normally, since, you know, a lot of people like to nickname their Pokemon, I want to stay away from something that usually gets nicknamed something else. But Umbreon itself does fit her pretty nicely with their dark and gold coloring, like it is. So maybe Umbreon might just be a good name.
My captain. How you doing, Mr. Falco, sir? This was actually here. Technically, this used to be the Woodland Mansion before I burned it. But we refurbished it, and it actually made it look really, really nice. Put in the aquarium not that long ago, and then
aquarium.
I'll show you guys here.
I had to be real meticulous with this aquarium. Dude, it took me all day to friggin' make this aquarium. I'm happy with how it turned out. And then after
This is
the
our
aquarium,
greenhouse.
me and the Mick
Sorry, I just
made.
want to show them the greenhouse real quick.
Oh, that's what I'm
I'll
doing.
go back over to the aquarium. You can talk about it.
That's what I'm doing with my chair right now. I just showed him a bit of the aquarium, and then me
Oh,
and
okay.
you started working on this.
Yeah, so we did this on New Year's Eve, and we basically cut it short once it hit 2020. We're like, yeah, this seems pretty good.
Well, we went a
We
bit
built this
into it,
thing
and
out.
then
It looks
stopped.
huge.
What the hell? Where'd all the mushrooms go? Oh no, here they are. I thought they left. I was like,
What?
again. I couldn't
Oh,
find
the
the mushrooms
mushrooms?
because they
Yeah,
were
they're
hidden
still.
behind the vines.
But
Starting to really
yeah,
glow.
this looks really nice. Like literally, this is the one at the farm is at a much smaller scale. But we built this thing, and this is basically I want to say what, maybe about maybe 5 to 10 times the size of the one that we have on the farm. So it's pretty big.
Telling me
So
I should be a fucking carpenter with
let's look at the
shit.
aquarium here. You have all the ancient ruins. He put these in, and all the coral and everything in there. What happened to all the fish? Did it die?
Oh, I didn't put in fish. I was gonna.
Oh, okay.
I kept asking you on New Year's Eve what you wanted in there, but you never really answered me because we just kept talking about Yu-Gi-Oh decks.
Well, yeah, that was kind of. That's okay. Well, we can figure out what we can put in there. But the thing is, though, is that it's like I don't know. It's weird with the fish. I mean, the sea turtles is one thing. That's fine to have it in there. Everything else, though, it seems kind of weird because it's just gonna, like, whatever, float all the way up to the top, and then they're gonna
Well,
flop
we don't.
around and be like, look this out. It's
We
like,
don't
but you need the water.
know. We don't know that.
Well,
What is this? Is the right? Oh, this is regular birchwood.
where you at? Where do you want?
I'm gonna climb in from the top and
Oh yeah,
throw the
this is
fish in.
birch planks.
Birch planks. Yeah, I figured. Okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I basically just thought, hey, might as well rebuild this thing out again. And honestly, it took a while,
Put some.
but it looks really nice.
Put some guardians in there.
And I built this patio deck out to lead up into the house. I built this fountain,
Silverfish.
put the lanterns to surround it, made it look really, really nice. And this is the mansion right now after being refurbished. I still have a lot more to do with it. I'm gonna put in eaves on the bottom, as you guys can see right here on the bottom part. I put some eaves. I'm gonna get that built. The roofing is pretty good. All the windows are set and ready to go.
Puffer.
Coverage.
Cod.
There's what's that part? What the heck is that doing there?
Tropical fish. The fish.
Oh snap. Okay,
Cape
I'm gonna have to.
Pasta.
Did you put this here?
But what?
Let me see. Hold on a minute. Cause somebody.
What? Where are you?
I'm on the roof.
What the hell? What are you doing on the roof?
There we go. I was fixing this because it had a hole on it. Everything, it was like elevated higher than it needed to be. Don't worry about it, it's fine. I took care of it. It's okay.
I already went down. I'm going to do all the stuff with the fish.
Okay.
The fish. Or fish.
Yeah, there's no room for an observatory. Oh well, that's fine.
Well, we got room for it, but we just can't fit it into the third floor where all our stuff is.
Well, no. I'm thinking about maybe the second floor. Like, where are you at? On the second floor?
On the second floor, but the aquarium takes up the whole, basically the second floor, except for like the one area where the ballroom is. Or where we wanted the ballroom, but you just put that big chandelier.
Well, now hold on a minute.
And then if you go up from, unless we, like we did with
right here.
unless like we did with
Go down.
Where is he?
Ugh.
Actually, come over to the second floor. I got an idea.
Ah!
I got an idea. It's my carpenter sense is kicking in.
Uh-oh,
My
watch out.
carpenter, my architect, my whatever you call it to build this shit. It's kicking in.
What do you plan on to... What
Just
do you
get over
plan
here
to
so I can
work
show you.
on next? I don't know. We're still thinking about it. I might touch up the prison a little bit more.
These
That'd be pretty fun.
Got him.
But yeah, hey, so we literally have right above the stairs here, we have a whole bunch of room. We can push it over just a little bit, and then right in this area here, we can just put another set of stairs to lead up, straight up or something.
Or I can show you this big empty space that's right here that we can build out from for it. So that way we're not going through this hassle.
Okay, hold on a minute, where are you?
The second floor.
I'm on the second floor. Alright, right here. What's up?
Open this wall and build up for the observatory.
Open which wall? This
wall? One that leads out. That has
this
nothing.
One?
Yes.
That.
Yes. We
open
we open this wall.
Oh, are we building a side observatory?
Yes, where this can be like a tower that goes up from the side for an observatory.
Oh, okay. Sure.
See what happens when you listen to me.
Close enough to it. Alright.
Boy.
Boy! Like how we did with the greenhouse is what you're saying.
Basically, yes.
Alright, well, we're gonna work on an observatory.
Barely made it into the corner. What are you talking about? I'm putting it in the fish.
We're eventually gonna be working on an observatory. I do like this this view of
Tropical fish?
Go ahead and try tropical fish for right now. See what happens with that.
Tropical fish, tropical fish, tropical fish. All the fishes, all the fishies.
Fish, fish, fish.
Some cod. Some puffers. Maybe a couple more tropicals. Alright, some salmon here and there.
Need some more. They're all gonna eventually float up to the top. Dolphin. Flipper.
There we go. Then that sea turtle here and there. Oh, baby dolphin.
Oh.
The hell? Is the silverfish an enemy mob or what?
Must not.
Is the silverfish an enemy?
A what?
The silverfish.
I don't know. I haven't even seen a silverfish. Is there a silverfish?
Well, I have it here as a mob egg. I'm trying to spawn it in, but it doesn't come out.
In the water? Really?
Yes. Ask your chat to see. Ask your chat to see if they know.
I don't know. I don't think they've done creative, but for you guys on my side, that if you've done spawn eggs with the Minecraft creative, if you know of that, if the silverfish is a enemy,
Is a mob enemy, yeah.
a mob enemy, where, what did you say it was?
Silverfish.
What color is the egg?
Black and gray. It's like towards the bottom.
Got it. Well, let's see what happens.
The hell? How am I poisoned?
Nope. You're poisoned because you put a pufferfish in there.
Oh, did I touch a pufferfish?
Yeah, if you touch a pufferfish, you become poisoned.
Oh. Oh, yeah, pufferfish, pufferfish, pufferfish.
Don't you ever remember that one episode of The Simpsons where Homer has like less than the 48 hours to live because he ate that part of the The Japanese pufferfish.
Well, I was just wondering why I got poisoned. I already know they're poisonous.
Well, yeah, they're
Are you able
poisonous.
to
Yes,
are you
you
able to
touch
spawn
them on the spikes
the
and
are you
they'll
able to
poke you.
spawn the silverfish on your side or no?
I don't know. I'll try it. Go.
He doesn't come out.
No, nothing's popping up. I don't know.
Well, I'm saying to use the mop egg outside the water, see if it pops out there.
Oh no, I tried it already. It didn't work.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah, it's not working. I don't know.
Fishies,
Oh
fishies
well, it's
everywhere.
fine. I'm not worried about it. So I guess we will
This should do for now.
branch this off.
Wonder why this wasn't working.
Cobblestone.
Really hope I didn't mess up the water there.
Oh.
How does it look on that part? Okay,
Well, if you did, we're gonna find out real quick. The whole
no,
house is
looks.
flooded.
Well, no, it came up from the top, and I found out a way to like even out the tops of the aquariums. So that way, I'm guessing that's why the fish were going up top, because since the water wasn't even, they would go up to the top to where the air is and get themselves killed. So I found a way to basically top it off. And I didn't want to mess it up from the way I came in. Oh, I just heard a fish die.
Gotcha.
Or I just heard a dolphin die.
Sounds nice.
Dolphin! I heard a dolphin die. I heard a dolphin die. How the hell did a dolphin die?
No.
Did it touch a pufferfish? Is that what happened?
No, flipper. Actually, I don't think they would be affected by the other. Well, maybe, but I mean, I don't know.
I just heard one die. And I can't even see where the hell the others are. I hear them. How did that one die? These sea turtles. Oh, where are the other? Where the hell are the other dolphins? Are they stuck inside?
They might have went through into the
one.
ancient ruins, and that's probably what happened.
Well, even then, it's still filled with water. I made sure to top it all off. Man, dolphins are weird when you
I
put
don't
them
know
in.
what to tell you.
Dolphins are weird when you put them in aquariums. I can understand mine with how mine is just super small as hell. Well, as long as all the other fish are just still there, I don't mind it. And this time, a lot of them are actually hanging out in the bottom, not that many are hanging out up top. Low-key wanna fill it up with more fish a bit. But I don't want to mess around with that too much. So you bowling out here, Jeeves?
Yep, I'm already shooting it all out here on a straight shot. Let's see what else we can. I mean, how far do you think we're gonna put this thing?
I think where it is should be fine. Just have it look like it's a tower in the water.
Oh, in the water. Oh, okay. So you want me to build it?
No, like this can still be the opening. Just make it look like a tower in the water, and we can put like a cartography table and all that down here to make it look like we're checking out the constellations in the sky with the observatory.
So so you want me to? How far in the water do you want me to go? All the way to the bottom?
Just right here to the. Sure, why not? I'll just kind of. What is it?
We need to put sand down so it can at least just kind of rest on it.
Well, I was thinking maybe just have it go to where like this gravel is right here.
Where?
Like right here where this gravel is the like the ground level. Let's see, what level was it? Yeah, this would be the level. So have it out here.
Are we rounding it off, or are we squaring it?
Squaring it off.
Hmm?
We'll square it.
Okay. So like that is what you're saying.
Let's see, this thing is right here. So right here. I think this is where the... Is this where it is?
Nope.
No, it's right here. So basically right there is where it lines up. We could have this glowstone be the start of the wall.
Okay.
And then expand it out a bit.
So about how far?
Let's see. Build out some. Maybe like over here to where like this crater is. Keep going. Keep going. I'll tell you when to stop. Right there. Yeah, that should be good. Right here. That'll be the end of it. Let's see, and then right here.
About right here, I guess. Right?
This is no, like right here. This is telling me like where the ends of this is, where the ends of our tunnel is.
Oh, okay.
We could still expand out. One more cube. There you go, yeah. And this will be
kind of rectangular instead of square, but it's fine. Still counts.
well, we're gonna. Well, I don't know if you've seen like constellation tables and all that, but they're long and rectangular.
Oh, okay then.
Like, if we're somebody, we'll draw out the constellations. That'd be awesome. But I don't think there's a way unless we get like a mod or something.
Well, I have to start building it up. Kind of caught me. Well, you didn't catch me. I mean, I kind of caught myself a little bit. I was in the middle of watching, or at least at the start of watching Ghost Rider on Netflix. Are you covering that? Or oh, I see what you're doing. Yeah, they got Ghost Rider on Netflix, and I'm happy.
Too bad it's considered one of the worst superhero movies.
Oh, whatever. Actually, no, because considering the fact that Batman and Robin sucked.
Batman. Dude, people like that classic Batman. Like, a lot of people make
I
fun of
like
it.
classic Batman too as much as the next guy, but Batman and Robin was ridiculous. I'm sorry, it was. There's nothing funny about George Clooney by any means, right? It's not. You don't.
You're gonna get a lot of hate for that.
I don't care.
Probably more than what I'm getting right now.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. Then we'll do the same thing like we did in the... Actually... Yeah, we'll do the same thing. Where? We'll do the same thing like we did in the... We'll do the same thing like we did in the mushrooms, where we'll have one pair of stairs going up, and one pair of stairs going down.
Oh, kind of like how it's set up in the building instead of Rapture.
Huh?
You know the stairwell instead of Rapture instead of the hotel?
Nibba, I just said
Those
right
ones
now
that
how
came
I
in
have it in the in the mushroom.
Oh, okay. Well, all right.
But I get what you're saying, but I don't know if you've seen how I have the stairs there set up though.
Well, they're set up and they connect into one mushroom, so then you have another mushroom connected
No,
to
but
that mushroom.
like how one I have one set going up to the mushrooms and one set going down to the vine area.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm trying to do here with the and have this go off to the side for this. Then have this. Going down here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop.
Oops.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you heard the other day, but someone was shooting off gunshots here at Harbor.
I did not hear about that.
In the morning, no.
In the morning?
No, in the evening.
Oh. No. No, I didn't hear about that. I was at work, so.
I was here at home. Oh, I got a good way down. Okay. Actually, I can probably use, let's see, where are they? But yeah, it really surprised us when we heard it.
Hmm.
You hear that, YouTube? Gunshots going around my neighborhood. Can't flag me for being kid-friendly on this one. But in all seriousness, it worried the hell out of my family when we heard it. Especially since
I've been
we
freaking
were,
out too. It's like, what?
watching over. My mom was actually watching over my one of my cousins because he ended up staying the night over
Mm-hmm.
because it just barely passed his birthday, and since her and my little brother were going to Disney, they also like asked my uncle like, oh, can he just stay over for the night and we take him to Disneyland? I was like, oh yeah, sure, go ahead. And this all happened right when they all got back and my aunt was picking it back up.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was some crazy stuff. I'm like, damn. Like, I knew we lived in not that good of a neighborhood, but this is like the first time I've like heard legit gunshots happen in this part of the neighborhood in like friggin' my whole life.
Yeah, I don't want to scare people, but I mean, this did happen. I had neighbors across from us, the ones that are always blaring off their music and shooting
Are these
fireworks into
the
the air
idiots
every
that we were
day.
talking about on New Year's?
Huh?
These the idiots we were talking about on New Year's?
Yeah. So with these guys, before these guys moved in, there was another people there, and the guy pulls out a gun in broad daylight, tries to shoot his wife or something, girlfriend or whatever. He attempts to shoot her. He's just like, it was like, because I never heard. I mean, okay, I've heard of guns. Okay, I've heard what a gun sounds like on TV, but I've never witnessed like a gun being fired off like that. So it was a pretty shocking surprise to me. And the fact that everybody started crowding around, and I'm just like, all these people could be dead, like in a minute. And the guy starts waving his gun around. It's like, dude, he's like pointing at her, trying to shoot her, and I'm just like, oh my god. Man, this is a very lively conversation to talk about right now. It's a very juicy topic. Anyways, um, cops came, got rid of the guy, gets put a restraining order against him or whatever it was, but it's like, oh my god, dude, like, shoot. Like, first time hearing a gun, and I'm freaking out, and then everybody watching, they could have gotten hit. And so what happened was is that when the cops got there, he ended up trying to hide the evidence and everything. So he takes the gun, he throws it into the rose bushes. I'm like, well, really, dude? Like, don't you kind of think that if they're going to be showing up onto the property before they even go to the house, that'll be kind of the first place they check? Is it all the freaking plants you got? Come on.
Well, they're actually checking his house first because they're gonna think, oh, he hid it somewhere in like a armory or safe that the person might have, and then check around the premises. But if they got enough cops, they're just gonna check everywhere.
Yeah.
Especially if they just
Yeah,
got,
she was,
you know, if they got a call
screaming
for
her ass off.
if they got a call for someone saying that they're fucking shooting up the neighborhood.
Right. Well, I remember though, it's like she's screaming and crying and everything like that. He's got the gun, and it's like, holy shit!
There we go.
And he ended up pointing it at her, and then the cops came and they're like, "Hey, you better lower that shit out." And he got scared. He got scared when the cops had showed up and everything. Actually, no, they didn't see him with the gun because, like I said, he tossed it into the bush, and I ended up telling the cops over the phone. I'm like, saying, "Hey, he threw it into the bush," and he did. And they arrested him. I haven't seen him since.
Now he's plotting his revenge against the Mac, now in prison.
No, he doesn't even know of my existence. Go to hell.
Well, I already know I'm going there. I'm just trying to figure out when. I already make the devil say, oh shit, he's up every time I wake up in the morning and step on the floor.
Oh my god, okay, relax. Getting all excited. Anywho. Oh, God.
Let's see, how high should we make this thing?
We should make it as high as it can pretty much go.
Well, not too high. Let's just have it go over the house for now. Because unless you really want to crash our game with how much of fucking rendering that would be, I would suggest just make it.
How high are we going here?
I'm just doing it over the house.
Oh, okay. Hey, what's up, Zane? How you doing, buddy? Haven't seen you in forever. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything is going well for you as well. Somebody say devil.
Up and away. Oh, Nicolas Cage, you will forever be a meme and a mock celebrity.
Whatever.
Well, it's
Is
true.
this even big enough for an observatory?
Yes, if this is big enough.
I had to ask. That's... Should we do something else besides the cobblestone? Because technically the cobblestone's just there for, like, support-wise. We could build it with something else.
Well, they're usually made out of concrete.
Alright, well, we could use... Well, I mean, we could use the quartz, kind of like how we did towards the outside, or we can go with white concrete
Mac,
with...
I think you need help.
What?
I think you need help.
What?
You have this crippling addiction to quartz, man. I'm worried about you.
Oh, con. There you go.
I feel like changing up the stairs to moss stairs, but this is fine, I think.
This is gonna be... It's just gonna be this giant-ass white building thing sticking out from the side of the house. Oh.
Hey, you're the one that wanted an observatory before the start of the stream.
You're funny. And wait, what?
You're the one who said let's make an observatory before the stream.
Well, I was thinking why not? I mean, it will look cool. It will look cool. Just gotta make it powerful. Cool. What?
What?
Huh?
Oh, Mr. Water, my old enemy. Sponge attack! I'm trying to bring yourself after that, you cuck. Sono jiva sadame jaja. Get back, demon water, back. In the words of Samuel Jackson in Deep Blue Sea, ice has a mind of its own and it moves faster than water. Now, people, if you don't know what Deep Blue Sea is, and you have a fear of shark movies, do not watch. Cause goddamn,
have I seen Deep Blue Sea? I can't remember.
Cause goddamn, will that movie give you nightmares? That and 47.
I think I've seen. No, I've seen.
That and 47 meters down.
Open Water.
Open Water is more like a biography of what happened to some Australian, to like an Australian couple that accidentally lost their, that accidentally got stranded off their, like tour boat or something.
Yeah. Well.
And it just so happens to have a shark. Unlike Deep Blue Sea, where the scientists are trying to find a cure for, I believe it was Alzheimer's. So they were testing experimental gene therapy and drugs on sharks, which accidentally made them bigger, stronger, and smarter killing machines. You can turn out how that went.
Wow. You know they had a you know that one movie that's kind of, I mean, in my opinion, it's stupid. It's really dumb because, I mean, for one thing, the concept I get, but it's kind of dumb with them doing it. The second thing is that the CGI level in this thing is so damn poor. I'm just like, okay.
Sharknado, got it.
No, I actually like Sharknado. No, it's Sharktopus.
Hey, I like Sharktopus.
I didn't like Sharktopus. It was kind of weird.
Half shark, half octopus.
Yeah, I mean it was good, but it was weird. I actually would rather watch Sharknado. Actually, except the wife, she kind of bugs me for some reason. She just kind of irks me. So I'm like, yeah, she kind of.
Ah, there's a hole here.
There, God, what was it? Piranha I like. That was a good movie.
Ooh, Piranha was good.
the original Piranha, the first movie of Piranha from the 70s. It was something like that.
I think I've seen that one, but I know for sure that I've seen the remake from like I think it's 2013. I can't remember exactly.
Oh, the one with Charlie Sheen in it.
I think so.
Yeah, that one was kind of funny.
These specimens don't have any
What is
sexual
it?
organs.
Charlie Sheen gets his legs uh, bit off. It was funny. Like, my
Wait,
legs!
these specimens you brought me don't have any sexual organs. Wait, what does that mean? These are only the children. Wait, what? Giant 10-foot piranha just comes out of the water like a friggin' great white shark grabbing the guy from the boat and ends on that cliffhanger.
Damn. Next movie on stream will be Sharktopus. Yeah, maybe. I've always been fascinated about sharks. It's just, guys are freaking. They'll eat anything, like literally anything.
Well, it
I mean,
depends
hell.
on the shark, really.
Well, no, yeah, no, I know. Like the great white is only a meat eater. The other one, like the one that was in Jaws, the tiger shark, that thing, can eat anything.
Jaws
literally.
is a great white.
Huh?
Jaws is a great white. They
No,
just.
no. I'm talking about the shark that they first cut open.
Oh, that, yeah.
The tiger shark and how I ate that license plate.
The tiger sharks here, they're fucking. Those things are fucking the dumpsters of the ocean.
Yeah, they'll eat anything. Like you could throw like underwear in there and it would eat it. You could throw like shoot, give me something.
Anything really. You can throw it, like, you know how there's always those commercials of like sea animals getting caught by like the soda necks and all that.
Lids or the
plastic
things?
rings, yeah.
Oh yeah, they'll eat that.
They found those in their stomachs after eating like a turtle that had that around its neck or something. I'm like, oh well, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, literally they will eat anything.
Makos and bulls are mean. They'll practically, if they think you're edible, they'll go after you. Actually, I had
Hammerheads
a
are kind of the
chance.
same way. Hammerheads are kind of more fierce.
Actually, when I went to vacation in Cancun a few years back, I actually had a chance to try and swim with some nurse sharks. But
Nurse sharks are cool. I like them when they're babies. They're so cute.
I had a chance to actually swim with some nurse sharks, but because we didn't have that much time in the day, I had to cut out on it. It's like, oh man, because this is when I went with my uncle, a couple of my uncles, my aunt, me and my grandmother, and a couple of my cousins went, and they wanted to swim with the dolphins. And I said, okay, if we swim the dolphins, can we do the sharks? Because everyone rather wanted to do, dolphins rather than sharks, obviously.
Yeah.
And then when we finished, I was like, okay, we got an hour before, because we went to, there was like it was this XCARET, which is like basically if you kind of mixed a zoo and an aquarium together.
Oh, nice.
Zoo, aquarium, museum. It's like a bunch of things in one. It's like it had a bunch of paddocks for a zoo for the local animals. They had like, panthers, jaguars. They had the tropical tropical birds. Well, if you count the monitors and iguanas that hang out there as raptors, and sure, but and then a couple of domesticated, I guess it was someone's pet that ordered it or something, because a couple of them actually did have Burmese and reticulated pythons, which surprised me and my uncle. And then, yeah, like I was talking about this big aviary. That was actually them. That was this aviary they made. It was a big, kind of like in Jurassic Park 3, big domed off, just like that.
Oh, the bird cage, yeah.
but rather than like the bars, it's all glass. And it
Oh.
was actually bird conservation, where they were helping
Oh, bird
repopulate.
sanctuary.
Yeah, where they were helping repopulate endangered birds. And I actually took
Oh,
a couple
nice.
pictures of hatching macaws, parakeets, and some condors and vultures there, and it was pretty cool. Like I got to go in and like check out their incubators and all that inside, because we ended up paying for like the VIP tickets and all that, so we got to see more than someone normally would. Like like hey, it's vacation, let's just go all out, let's get all the nice stuff, this and that.
Way cool.
So at first we ended up checking out all the animals they had from like their zoo paddocks. After that we did the bird aviary. And then a part of the park actually goes into some Mayan ruins. And we started checking those out. I actually have a video of me and my uncle climbing the pyramid. And from the part of the park that it was in, it actually goes into a dense jungle. That after you climb the pyramid, you can see the tops of all the other pyramids that are in the area too, which was pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
Then after that, we went to the aquarium, did the swimming with the dolphins. And then I really wanted to do swimming with the sharks really bad, because I thought it'd be cool to like record that and post it and stuff like that. But
Oh yeah.
but when they started announcing, oh, we're letting in the VIPs, get the early good seats for the show, this and that, they were like, okay, now let's just call the shark thing off and go on. And I was like, oh, like don't get me wrong, like I enjoyed the whole trip, but I really wanted to do that shark swim.
Oh, I bet, yeah. They say though, as far as fierce-wise goes, we already know that the great white is the it's literally the apex predator of all the shark species.
It's the apex predator of the sharks, yeah. But you're more likely to get attacked by a bull shark or a mako shark before you get attacked by a great white.
Yeah, great white. Well, the thing is, the great whites don't really provoke. Great whites are just kind of like there to be there unless something happens that triggers them, and then they'll spring up.
Here's the thing: the only reason why great whites attack it's because of basically them attacking is a big misunderstanding, and the attacks mostly happen in like semi-shallow, deep waters where like where swimmers go. Or not swimmers, surfers. And when the surfers are swimming out to the waves on their bellies on the surfboards, they look like seals, which tricks the shark with their poor eyesight.
Right.
So they go up to take a bite to see if it's a seal or not. Because that's what.
Their sensory. I guess you would call it their cortex or something. It's based off from the smell and the sound.
Well, it's not really
the.
It's not really
flapping of a fish in distress, kind of like how in Jaws you see it.
Well, they can't smell, but yeah, like you said, they do.
They can smell.
Not in the water. He can't smell in the water.
Well, he has that sensory for the blood. Remember?
Yeah, the electroreceptors. Yeah, that's what basically tells them. That's what basically lets them not necessarily see, but they can basically sense where an animal's in distress in water. So they just hear a surfer swimming out as fast as possible to catch, a really good wave and stuff like that. And they look up to see that it's a seal-like shape. And it's something they probably don't recognize because our swimming is different from that of a seal or a fish and other stuff. So they take what's called an investigation bite. Basically to taste us.
Mm-hmm.
They taste test us, basically. And once they see that, oh, this is not a seal, that's when they let go. But by the time that they let go, they already left
a huge gash,
they already left
a
they left a
majority sized
they leave a bite size the size of a
mark.
car tire in your foot.
Yeah. They're literally have half of your arm missing, and you lost another limb, probably by your leg. You bit your
Well,
foot off or
then
something.
no, you'll probably have
Okay,
some.
not bit your foot off, but like they'll take a
You'll
good chunk out of you.
That's like a worst case scenario that you lose a limb. Usually, on average, they just take a good chunk of your flesh off whatever limb they bite off on.
Usually, like I've seen, especially like well, obviously on Jaws. I mean, Jaws is a references to what actually is there, but pretty much the side. You go for a big chunk on the side, rip out like I don't know, like a kidney or something like that. It'll be exposed out for this
Well,
giant gash in the side of your body.
well, Jaws was made way before like all the technology and knowledge that we have now. So when they
Oh
made
yeah,
Jaws, they were just making a big, scary monster shark movie,
right.
which only gets fed on to this day. With us now making megalodon movies,
That was
genetically
a
engineered
stupid
shark
movie, by the
movies.
way, Meg. That was dumb.
I like the
It
Meg.
wasn't that great.
You Jason Statham hater.
No, I'm just saying that in general, the movie it was horrible. I mean,
Well, why do you? Well, okay, what makes you say that? What's your critique?
there should have been more people killed. There wasn't. They had the weirdest way, and then the people they talk too much. They talk way too much in the movie. You know what?
Well,
If you're gonna talk
they're
that much
supposed
in
to
the
be,
movie, why
they're
don't you
supposed to
just go
be,
ahead and get killed off by the shark?
they're supposed to be scientists that explain how the Meg went from, because how they were talking about that layer in the, or what they assumed to be the ocean floor, is basically would freeze you over instantly, unless their sub passed through, which the shark followed. They're scientists. They're supposed to explain what this happened. It's not like back in the 80s or 90s where we could just make up whatever crap like, oh, the Meg is such a strong, endurant, this and that monster. It can survive anything. Unless we throw something really crazy at it. No, like nowadays people like to give it like a scientific turn on it, which is what Jurassic Park started doing. Like, yeah, the first Jurassic Park movies were still incorrect on how the dinosaurs were, formed, shape, and all that, but, they try to fix it in Jurassic World, saying like, yeah, we made these wrong in the first place, but that's because we used reptilian and amphibian DNA rather than the descendants, which are today's birds.
Right.
So the Meg, they basically they try to explain it to the best of their abilities on how it survived, and basically the part that is apparent, like, that is fictionally lower than our Mariana Trench. And since there's no human interaction there's no one to really mess with nature like we do here, like in our forests and other places. So,
Right.
So it was just allowed to live on and keep on evolving from there. Or not even to really evolve, everything else still evolved, but since it was still considered a super predator in that ecosystem, it didn't, it just basically stayed the same there. And like Jurassic Park, it first came from a novel, which from what I heard, a lot of people say it's, a lot of people are going to always say that the books are better than the movies, but...
Well, in this case, it kind of was because it all went off from topic. Like, Gennaro was supposed to live and be the guy who saves the day. Grant got killed off by a raptor. I think it was a raptor. Or either that or it was Hammond, one of the two.
Hammond got killed off, not
Muldoon
Grant.
lives and has a rocket launcher.
Muldoon
Starts
does live.
blowing things up.
Ian Malcolm dies.
Malcolm dies in the books.
Malcolm dies in the first book, but well, when they said, but when Universal told Steve Crichton to make part 2 with Ian Malcolm, he had to kind of, reboot all that.
Yeah, basically take out all where the main characters get killed off. Well, they weren't technically main characters, but they were main characters in the sense that, hey, we gotta have main characters, and these guys will do just fine, so let's pick them. And it worked. For the movie, at least. But for in the book, it's the other way around. De Niro was the hero. Muldoon was the hero. Hammond, I believe it was, he got killed by a raptor.
Yeah, he gets killed by a raptor because what happens in the book is that the kids, I believe it's kids, start messing with the announcement system.
And it draws the raptor in there.
No, they accidentally press the sound effect of the Tyrannosaurus roaring, which scared Hammond, thinking that the Rex was close by, and he tried to run away, which only ended up making him. Was it by the rat? No, he died by compies, I think.
Somebody died by compies. The other one died.
You know how the hunter,
raptors.
you know how that one hunter died by compies in the second movie, The Lost World. That Dick hunter. Dieter.
Oh God, what was his name?
Dietrich.
Huh?
Dietrich.
Dietrich,
something like that.
Dieter.
Yeah. Well, the other hunter calls him.
Dietrich was he was the
one that was
Pakistani guy.
The one that was he was the one that was shocking the compies when he got there. Remember?
Yeah, that was what was his name?
Dietrich. Well, there's no real way to, unless there is a real way. But
that guy.
There were some people that called him Dieter, and others that called him Dietrich.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking of Ajay. Sorry.
Yeah, no,
Dieter.
Ajay was basically like the guy's main wingman for hunting.
Yeah, he was his right hand man, and then his left hand man was Dieter.
Yeah, which Dieter was having like leadership issues with the group, so he asked. I can't remember what his name was in the movie. The main hunter's name.
Oh, Roland.
Yeah, Roland Tempo. There you go. Yeah, so he asked Roland to see if he would be the one in charge. Which you hear a couple times in the movie that if him and Ajay are not at the camp, then Dieter's in charge. But Dieter's death is what happened to. I believe it's Hammond. It's been a while since I read the book, but I believe basically the way that Dieter died is the way that Hammond died. Because when he gets scared, thinking that the Rex is after him, he ends up falling down a steep cliff or ditch, which ends up incapacitating him and hurting him to where he can't move, and the compies just swarm him.
Yeah, I think it was that. Well, that sucks, hey, you're the creator of Jurassic Park, you get killed. So Malcolm dies in the book. All right, I gotta read that book. I gotta order it and read it.
Just read the Audible that's on here on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Or you listen to it, but that's what I did. Like whenever I'm going to work or if I had to like sit somewhere for a good while, I would just turn on YouTube and start listening to it while I did something else, and I liked it. Because I like to watch Clayton Fiore when he does Jurassic Park videos and all that, and he did one where he reads the book for Or basically he reads the whole book and turns the video into like a big audio book, a big audible for you to listen. And I listened for him just to like support his channel a bit. And then I guess he's one of the members of this channel called Dangerville, which are like basically a group of people that are like Godzilla and dinosaur enthusiasts. So they basically base their channels on like everything dinosaur and Godzilla.
Mm-hmm.
Which they've done. They've done like a Walking with Godzilla type of mockumentary. Or they make it look like the Walking with Dinosaur documentary, but with Godzilla instead. I liked it.
Well, that's not bad.
Huh.
Yeah, they say... I forgot what happened with Gennaro. I think Gennaro just, like, blew up a raptor or something. I don't know. He did some crazy stuff. And he survives. He becomes a hero. And Grant's like, what the hell, man?
Well, Grant is basically still the same as he is in the movie. But just with a bit more character development, because the only character development, well, he had a bit of character development, but the only thing that, he really developed in the movie was that he started caring for kids, when he normally didn't, but he showed a bit more in the books.
Yeah, honestly, well, I mean, this is just kind of like what happened in the movie. This dude basically gave the kids, he gave the kids a chance. And it benefited him in the long run until freaking Ellie and him, they break up, and then she remarries, and I'm just like, damn it, did it really take that long to do that?
Rawr, rawr, rawr. The river, side me.
It's so dumb. It's like, do you really think that she's gonna be able to know what that means? I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I thought it was kind of weird. Like, it'd be like, what
here's
the
the
hell
thing.
is this?
After the second movie, when the Tyrannosaurus attacks San Diego, they're supposed to I don't know if not really announced, but they say that all the main cast, they just throw it in saying that the main cast got interviewed because with the second movie, Ian Malcolm goes to the public about Jurassic Park when they signed papers saying not to.
Oh, right, yeah. Like to talk about it, basically.
Yeah, hence the journey for Site B, to show that the dinosaurs are fine. The dinosaurs are fine. They're not hurting anybody. They're now like their own. They're like their own ecosystem, so we shouldn't interfere with them. Stuff like that for the second movie. But when the third movie comes around after the T-Rex attack, Alan Grant starts to get more credibility in his books and all that.
Yeah.
So a lot of people went to him for interviews on what he thought about the San Diego incident, about this, about that, about his visit to Jurassic Park and all that. On top of the other characters. So I don't find it that hard that he says the river at Site B to Ellie and she understands it. Especially since the guy that she's with now works with the government, and I'm pretty sure he's the one that sent the army to go help them.
Yeah, I would think so.
Talking about snakes and dinosaurs, best thing. Well, for me.
Hmm. And Nedry, he dies the same way, I believe. No, Nedry dies from the T-Rex, isn't he? Somebody does. Somebody actually
He...
dies from the T-Rex themselves.
Well, there were extra characters in the Jurassic Park movie than... Or in the Jurassic Park novel than the movie, so it would be people that no one would really know unless they actually read the book.
Right.
And the same thing goes for the Lost World novel. There were extra people in that one too, more than just, you know, Malcolm and his girlfriend and his daughter and all the mercenaries and hunters that join them or that they have to go against. Because there's a part in the Lost World novel where a lot of the what's that one guy's name?
Which part? Which movie?
The bald guy from the Lost World, the one where they joked about grabbing McDonald's when he tried to save them on the rope when the RV was going off the cliff. What do you guys need? Yeah, I'll take a what they say?
Eddie Carr.
Eddie, yeah, Eddie.
I hate that
Eddie,
death on him, by the way. That was so
Eddie,
messed up the way they did that.
Eddie, the kids, because there was like another kid or two in the novel. Eddie, the kids, and Ian, and like a hunter or a mercenary, are in the high hide, and they get attacked by raptors.
I heard about that part. Yeah, I remember that.
And like one of the extra
Which
mercenaries.
surprisingly, the high hide is supposed to protect you and protect against everything, which technically it does, but doesn't.
Well, normally it would, but not against something that climbs like the raptors, or as they say, or as Ian Malcolm says, where you're at a convenient biting height for the Rex.
Oh, is that what he said in the movie?
They say in the when they first bring up the high hide, it's like, oh yeah, this is a high hide. You know, you hide high, nothing can reach you up there. And then he says, well, no, it's more of a you're at a more of a convenient bite height for the Rex.
Oh.
What the hell? How'd the ocelot get up here? This ocelot's gonna end up throwing itself off the roof. Yes, I'm talking to you. You heard me meow. Or I heard you meow. Alright. Meow. Yeah, I'll take a double cheeseburger and an apple turnover. Yeah, exactly.
It's so messed up to make him order out food for everybody when he's about to die. That's just like, really?
No, when they were dying. That's when the
Alright, well, when they were dying, but he was on the brink of
them being done while he was trying to
afterwards.
save them. What do you guys need anything? Yeah, I'll take a double cheeseburger with fries and an apple turnover.
Oh, yeah.
If it was anybody else, I'm pretty sure like they would have pushed the rope off faster.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that worries me is like these dark spots here.
Yeah.
Actually, I might have an idea.
You know what I always thought is that what if the T-Rex, what if Rexy, because it's Rexy, what if Rexy ended up taking out Nedry instead of the Dilophosaurus? Do you realize how much meat is on? Well, actually, it's more fat. But do you realize how much he would be with that T-Rex? Like literally, in and of itself, he's a pretty big guy.
Dude, any human for a T-Rex is more of a snack than an actual.
No, I know. It's like a little like
now
snack.
for the Dilophosaurus, Nedry's a buffet.
Yeah, he is. He's fucking huge, man. He is a huge fat guy.
You fat shaming him? How could you?
Whatever. Anyways. Well, what? He's a big guy. Whatever. Anyways. So, but yeah, he was the only fat guy that was in the movie. Literally. You look at all the other people, and they're all skinny. With the exception of Hammond. Hammond doesn't count.
I was about to say, Eddie's a little chunky, and so is Hammond.
Eddie was a little chunky. He wasn't fat. I mean, he had kind of like a beer belly and all that kind of deal. Just a little bit.
And then I think Mr. Kirby was a little... He had some...
We don't speak of that movie.
Like, he was somewhat fat.
Oh my god, that was such a stupid line. How much weight did you say it was? Oh, whatever the hell it was. I didn't care. 15 pounds. Yeah, we're swimming. Oh, I didn't know you could swim.
Shit.
Oh, I learned.
Shit, dude. I wish I could lose fucking 13 pounds. I'm fat as shit. If I could lose all that just for swimming, I would do it too. I love to swim.
Yeah, the mom annoyed me so much.
Kirby, yeah. They intentionally made her stupid.
Well, that's just it. I mean, we have permission to fly low. Yeah. It's pretty much whatever we want. Yeah, I know. Eric! Ben!
Amanda! Dr. Grant says that's a bad idea. What?
What's a bad idea?
Dr. Grant says that's a bad idea. What's a bad idea? Cue fucking Spinosaurus roar.
You know, Spinosaurus should have killed her off. Just to prove a point.
What's with you and kill counts? Jeez.
I'm just saying I have a thing with killing counts. Anyways.
Yeah, and I can tell. You're saying you didn't like the Meg because it didn't have a big enough kill count.
You know what? You know what should have happened? The Spinosaurus or the Velociraptors should have killed off the Kirby parents, and then that way Eric could get adopted by Dr. Grant and be his dad. And then he would have the best dad ever instead of a dad who does what is it?
Plumbing.
Paint and tile plus.
Yeah.
Kirby's paint and tile plus. In what was it? Yeah, exactly. God.
I heard that stupid jingle from the snore.
I heard
the phone.
Where is it, honey?
It was on the... Well, I used it on the plane. What? I loaned it to Nash. Cue Spinosaurus.
He must have had it when he... You know what's the worst part of that movie, though? Alan.
All the talking raptors? I thought it was alright.
Oh, no. Just the fact of...
Hey, Alan.
Alan.
Well, that's just him dreaming. Well, if you, like, follow the novel, the whole thing about him is that next to humans, the raptors are the next smartest creature. So if you left them to, like, their devices or with humans and all that, he didn't think it was that far off for them to, like, even learn speech like modern day macaws and parrots do.
Right.
Because that's what he tried to do in the beginning of the third movie, remember? The parrot that Ellie has, he tries to make him say, remember me, it's Alan, can you say my name, Alan? Because before it used to say its name. Used to say his name, I mean.
Mm-hmm. You used to know me. Yeah. I feel so bad for him.
Apparently the main cast...
I'm pissed off that they didn't get together and hook up.
Yeah, neither am I.
Like, literally, they were just fine at the end of the film, and then for some weird reason, they ended up breaking it off. And it just... For what? For what? Did he cheat on her? Like, did she want kids and he didn't or something? Because he was totally fine with Tim and Lex.
He didn't mind having kids, but I think he was just, you know how modern day Japanese workers are, where they're just always work.
Oh,
he was basically all work and barely any family, which she didn't like at the end, I think. Something like that.
Well, yeah, because the connection with Ellie and everything like that, he kind of regretted it a little bit after working so much that he didn't have time for her, and so she got with this weird, freaky dude.
No, it was more like he felt bad for her because he wanted better for her.
Oh, rather than what she's got right now with this weird dude.
He actually wanted somebody that would give her attention while he would be out in other states at dig sites. Because
I don't even like her husband that she has currently, because it's like, dude, this guy you don't even know, and you only see him for what, like 5 minutes?
What are you talking about?
Ellie's husband.
He works in the morning and comes back in the afternoon. Because remember, they had the dinner and all that after he came back from work.
Well, wait. I don't remember the morning part. All I know is that he comes home from work, and
like the middle of the day, because
they have drinks at night.
It was from where they were. It was like the middle of the day because him and Alan and her son were, out playing dinosaur toys in the sandbox, and while she waited for him to come back from work. And then they had the dinner and drinks at night. Where he tried to talk to the parrot. There you go, now it's lit up a bit. No real dark spots anywhere. Well, except this one here on the... Well, I was thinking maybe we can make a window. A bit of a window at the bottom in here.
Yeah.
Let's see where I put the glass. Glass.
So yeah, I mean, that's basically what had upset me about the movie, was that. That, and also just the way that Mr. Kirby was, just
Into the
Like,
trees.
perfect example. Oh, they're all looking at it. Okay, I think I got some change. Let's see. Anybody got change for like, you know, $1, you
Oh, and
know,
then
or
Billy
blah,
breaks the
blah. And then
vending machine. He tries to do it too
freaking
and ends up
Billy.
hurting himself.
Yeah. I laughed my ass off at that because then Mr. Kirby tries to kick it open like an idiot, and he's like, "Oh," and he just starts limping. It's like, well, serves you right, you dummy. Should have just grabbed what was in the vending machine right there and split. What the heck's wrong with you? Trying to prove a point?
Well, there's probably snacks that he wanted from the vending machine he was at, not the one that Billy opened.
Oh, maybe that one too. I don't know, but he. Literally, I mean, he could have just kind of switched it up a bit.
Oops. Son of a frick.
It's.
Accidentally opened more than I should have. Can you come over here with the quartz real quick?
That's my
Thank you. God, if I'm ever your child, I'm gonna commit Sudoku. No, can you come here with a quartz real quick?
What's up?
I need some quartz over here.
You need quartz.
Yeah, the block right here.
Wait, where am I at?
Right here.
Up or down?
Right here at the stairs.
Oh, okay, where?
The space right here at the stairs.
Alright. Damn it. There.
There we go. Big old window. I can see the greenhouse from here. Then I'll turn this into a big glass spot. I should have done this instead of the prismarine. This actually looks better.
Yeah, I was just kind of,
hating on the Kirby's.
huh?
You're just kind of hating on the Kirby's.
Because if it wasn't for them acting as weird as it were, Grant could already be Grant could also be a 5 of this guy. Well,
Well, let's see what they say about Grant in the new Jurassic World, because apparently they got the old cast to reprise their roles in this last entry in the Jurassic World series.
Well, minus Hammond.
Well, of course, minus Hammond. They basically said he died as soon as they started Jurassic World.
Right.
And then confirmed it with part 2. Bringing up human clones. You there? There we go. Now, if only sharks were a thing in this game, I would make a little underwater paddock here with sharks to look at. That'd be awesome. Friggin' everybody in the chat, everybody that sees this on social media, anyone that sees this on YouTube, friggin' email Mahjong Dad Sharks into Minecraft. Now we just make the observatory up here. At the top. What? What the trick? Wow, the glowstone does not shine at all. Over here.
Oh, we gotta go outside and... Oh, God.
The hell, why is the glowstone so dark on this part?
Hmm.
Look, come out here, dude.
What's up?
Like all this glowstone that's coming up from the top doesn't shine at all.
Hmm. Supposed to.
Yeah, like I'm looking at all the other corners and they shine, but over here on this one it doesn't.
Hmm. Oh, you know what? It could... Well, hypothetically speaking. The way that the top of the ceiling is, the way that it's all opened out, and that's the reason why the lights is getting too quick with it.
No, no, look over here. It looks like it doesn't, like here, if you look at the block, it doesn't even look like it's on here at the outside. Yo. What you looking at?
I'm just reading up some stuff right now.
Well, I'm trying to show you this weird bug with the glowstones.
Oh, okay, let me see.
Like it just looks like they're not on over here. Right here outside.
Oh, outside, huh? Oh, this side?
Over here.
What side?
Over where I am. Where I've been telling you this whole time.
Oh! Huh. I don't know. Maybe because I blocked... No, I couldn't have blocked it off of anything. I'm just kind of clearing out some room so I could put stuff there.
Now, what the hell's poking me? I can just feel fucking something poking me, but I don't see anything here. Oh, my back scratcher. Oh, from the looks of it, it looks like I still got... Well, even though no one's in my chat right now, I still got a chat for someone wanted to comment, so it looks like I haven't been struck down by these new policies yet, so yay.
Yeah.
Because when I go to some of my analytics for some of my videos, it does look like some of them do get ads.
Hmm.
They don't pop up for me when I like rewatch the videos, but they get them, so I think they do pop up for other people, or if anyone wanted to watch my videos after I'm done streaming.
Hmm.
Needless to say, you owe me a cookie.
Hmm?
Needless to say, you owe me a cookie.
Fine.
Isn't that right, Ocelot? Isn't that right, Mr. Ocelot?
Hmm.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's basically what pissed me off. A lot of people are mad at the new recent Jurassic Park Fallen Kingdom.
A lot of people didn't like Fallen Kingdom. I didn't like it myself either. Perfect. Making it look like castle walls.
Yeah, right.
Damn it. Now. What? Okay, pasta.
Nothing. Stinking.
Oh, perfect. We didn't plan this out. This is just happening to be a perfect fit. Dude, like the way I'm like doing this, it's actually fitting perfectly. Every other block, every other block. Someone accidentally left their dog out, now it's freaking barking. Look at that, now this is turning out to be nice, yes? The piece de resistance. But this, 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 this. There we go. That looks much better. 3 and 3.
Yeah.
Now
Man,
then.
I'm beat.
Hi, B. I'm managing 96. How you doing? Quit.
Okay. Oh, man. Right back.
Do that, 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 that. That went, yeah, there we go. Alright. Build these up. So, right, no, right here, there we go.
Okay. Ooh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we
Oh,
missed some spots.
right in time. You're gonna miss
Missed some
some
spots down
spots.
here with the glowstone.
You're a glowstone. I wonder if after we leave, it'll fix that problem with the glowstone.
I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, I just think it's weird how that didn't illuminate.
Yeah.
Or the game says it looks illuminated because of all the. Oh, look at that! Look, it's actually illuminated now.
Hmm.
Oh, shit.
Now we gotta just figure out a fence system for the mansion. That way, like, it'll make it look pretty good. About a good, let's say about a good 10-foot high mansion fence.
10-foot high mansion.
Whatever.
And we'll call it the Dragon Maid Mansion. Wait, what?
Sure.
Hey, let my Yu-Gi-Oh fantasies come true, alright?
Fine. About
Alright.
Mm, 12 o'clock.
Alright guys, that's it for the stream.
Well, I mean, yeah. I'm already beat. I'm already getting exhausted right now. I gotta work on my sleeping patterns right now. Been dead the whole weekend.
It's okay.
Hmm?
Okay.
You wanna close this up?
Okay.
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 Hey guys. Just kidding, go ahead.
But in all seriousness, we both thank you for anyone who's been watching the stream, both now live or when this turns into a video afterwards. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button so that way you can see when we post up more stuff. On top of that, hit that post notification bell so that way you're notified into whenever we live stream again or post up a video. And after that, you can look up his social media on his channel and on his description, because I don't have any social media for my channel yet because only 7 subscribers. But take it away, Mac.
Yeah. I mean, basically what he said. and then more so, we'll have some future gameplays coming through. One of the ideas Manny was thinking about doing was Ark. Be pretty fun. There's also Red Dead Redemption. I just picked up that. We could also have sessions of Overwatch. We also could have more of what we already currently have with Friday the 13th and Rainbow Six Siege and Minecraft and all that. And then, let's see what else. Apex Legends would be pretty fun. We are not playing Fortnite. That game is evil.
He said, not me.
I am gonna stick to it. It's evil.
I just don't like it.
So, but that's it. But yeah, go ahead and follow us here, you guys. Check out down below. You can see all the stuff in our description. Down below with all of our other social media that we have, all there. And then see what's going on for tomorrow. Tomorrow's a little bit of a toss-up, so I'll probably do some more Code Veronica tomorrow. I'm not too sure. It depends on if I'm a little bit too tired. I'm still trying to get my sleeping patterns up and running. Wednesday will be like whatever Wednesday, so probably we Code Veronica then. Thursday throwback. Let's see, what could be a Thursday throwback? I'll probably do Tricky Towers as a makeup because last Thursday I wasn't able to do it. So I could do that on a makeup for you guys if you guys want to see that. Or I could go on with Horizon Zero Dawn, or I can go on with some more God of War. I don't know. We'll just play by ear. What?
You said God of War, so I said boy.
Boy!
Boy.
Yeah.
Come here, boy.
Boy!
Read this, boy.
Don't touch the water. Why not? Don't touch it.
Be careful, boy. Hold on, boy. Boy the game. Boy of war.
Oh, yeah. Alright, well, thank you everybody. And we'll see you guys at a bye-bye.
Se la vi, olvídase, hasta luego.